internet, my name is Krim and welcome back to some more Sound of Drop. Now, the last time we left off, our friend Himino went over to go buy our tickets to get into the Satanic Aquarium, and we are sitting on a bench and this weird guy just suddenly came up and started talking to us. So that's where we left off last time, and that's where we're going to start off now. So I gotta come up with an accent to give this guy. Excuse me, burped. Excuse me. I gave Himino like a Valley Girl-ish accent, so maybe I'll give this guy Surfer Dude. You okay, miss? The fact that I'm thinking thoughts like, this canned cocoa is a little weak, is proof that I'm cooling down. As I'm starting to feel better, a male voice calls out to me. While holding my half-finished cocoa, I turn in the direction the voice came from. Rather than the boy's voice I expect, it belongs to an adult, so I respond timidly. I'm okay, so... Ugh, no need to be so vigilant. It's a horrible accent. I apologize dearly. He was wearing a gray knit cap and a brown running shirt. He's tall, even for a guy, so I have to look up at him. His build is almost all muscle, and my shoulders shudder a bit in surprise. Love the music. This music is amazing. He appears well over the age of 20, so I can't think of a reason he would want to talk to us. Unless he's a creeper. Whether he realizes I'm looking up at him or not, he plunks down right next to me. Even after he sits down, we aren't sitting at the same height. Pretending to fix my posture, I move away from him a little. I would too. Are you not feeling well? Ooh, decisions. I was wondering if we were going to be getting any of these. I'm not. Fine, really? Dots. I'm fine. Really? Thanks to my nerves and my weariness, I end up speaking unnaturally fast. Moreover, if he really is a kind person, I might end up abusing his good intentions. Oh, great! Already making poor decisions. How cold. Such a dumb accent that I gave him. My apologies, good sir. It figures. I say, again without thinking. Without my knowing what he's so happy about, the man's mouth loosens in a grin. That's, I can tell he's so happy to be here. You're pretty clever. I give up. But I can't do that accent. Oh my gosh. Let's give him an Italian. Let's try Italian. You're pretty clever. I give up. But you know, I seriously am worried about you. Your face is pale and all. I have no fucking idea what kind of accent that is, but... His kind words take me by surprise, and I inadvertently avert my eyes. For some reason, I become strangely embarrassed and begin tapping my index finger on my can of cocoa. Well, with that aside, since you're keen to have fun, let me show you around. Gosh, I can't do accents tonight. It could also be because I'm recording this super late, but whatever. We are really just fine. Yeah. The words come out so naturally they surprise even me. I have now become a complete idiot, and my eyes meet his. Don't do it, girl. They're not worth it. I work a part-time in this building, so I'm familiar with it. This area, that is. Hey, what are you doing? Himino! I gasp and look up. Himino is there carrying 2 tickets and some pamphlets. With her hands on her hips and her cheeks puffed out, Himeno glares at the man with narrowed eyes. I think the only ones allowed to hit on middle schoolers would be high schoolers. Incorrect. No one should be hitting on middle schoolers because, these guys are still little babies. You guys don't need to be dating in middle school. It ain't worth it, trust me. No, I am not trying to hit on anyone. This girl just looked unwell is all. Mayu, what happened? I think it was what you'd call hitting on someone. Was it hitting on someone? What do you call hitting on someone? Was it hitting on someone? I don't know. I think it's this one. That sounds like something that I would say. Was it hitting on someone? I turn to the man and tilt my head. Since Himeno has come, I've relaxed a bit and can look at him in the eyes. You're asking me that? So that was what you were doing. Dude, creep. Himeno says in an exasperated voice in my place. She says, "You're the worst." Worst. She suddenly turned German there for a minute and grabs my arm, pulling me to her side. The man rests his elbows on his knees and shrugs. He punctuates the shrug with a sigh. That's really gross, though. Bruh. Listen. Don't do that shit. That's bad. Don't do that. It's bad and it's creepy and it's illegal. Also, there's no point to date in middle school. Just an FYI. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Himeno, Best Friend Award of the Year. Gotta look out for each other. Mayu, let's go. And hey, mister? Please hit him. Himeno mutters, facing the man's chest. On hearing her say mister, and giving me a puzzled look, the man shows us the plastic name tag hanging from his neck. I must have forgotten to take this off. Himeno, speaking of which, he did say he works part-time in this building. Then is that his entry card or something? He slaps his knees and rises to his feet. He probably played some kind of sport or something, because the movement of it as he stands looks so effortless. Or he could just be generally in shape. Because standing really shouldn't... I don't know. I am Hiyoshi Kenji. I work part-time at the shop downstairs. With this entry card, I can get into Mountain Aquarium at a discount. Nice. Discounts are always a positive. Is it a company employee discount? Something like that. I'm not exactly a company employee, but I get in at half off anyway, so I come here often. Really? That's quite unexpected for you, mister. When you become older, you'll crave those soothing experiences as well. And I'm not old enough to be a mister. I always do feel awkward when people call me, like, madam or miss, like... Really? Do I look that old? Now he says it. Compared to us, you're definitely old enough to be a mister. Hiyoshi-san makes a face like he is getting angry, then sniffs in a self-deprecating manner. He appears to be a little older than a college student, so calling him old enough to be a mister is probably rude, but Himeno only said the impression he gave was pretty close. With the aquarium as a shared point of interest, Himeno's attitude towards Hiyoshi-san softens. As proof, Himeno talks with Hiyoshi-san about the shops in this building. I don't really know a lot about brands, so I sip my remaining cocoa and listen from the outside. My iced cocoa has become lukewarm cocoa. That sucks, I guess. Well, mister? Are you also well versed in urban legends? On hearing Himeno's question, my head pops up in surprise. The corners of Hiyoshi-san's mouth lift into a grin. That's rather unexpected for you as well. So you're interested in such things? He has such a shitty accent. I'm so sorry. Of course I am. You're only young once, so you have to satisfy your curiosity. We're looking into the closed-down deep-sea fish booth. There's a rumor that it's open on the day of the full moon. Do you know anything about it? Hiyoshi-san places his hand on his chin and looks down, grunting loudly. He glances at me, then looks up to the entrance next, then finally he turns to Himeno and opens his mouth. I think you need to give up on that thing. Naturally, since I'm a regular here, I often hear rumors like there are spirits floating in the tanks, or every time a person dies, the jellyfish tank increases by 1, and so on. Oh, that's creepy. Himeno-chan, the story you mentioned shouldn't be anything more than one of those rumors, but... Stop dancing around it. Just tell me. Yeah, bruh. Previously, I knew someone who went looking into this just as you girls are doing now, Himeno-chan. He went missing soon after. Missing? Without thinking about it, I joined their conversation. If someone has gone missing here at Meten Aquarium, it holds significance for me as well. Is that for real? I glance back in surprise. Himeno is still looking at him with doubt in her eyes. Hiyoshi-san listens to what Himeno said, and with a playful smile he responds, Just kidding, it's a lie. I wonder if it is a lie. Because of the words he muttered, my curiosity has been piqued. The tense face he made as he told the story of an acquaintance who went missing, I couldn't imagine that being faked. That's right, but if that's the case, then this really might interest you, Mayu. I thought from the beginning that it would be better just to give up. No way! I already bought the tickets anyway. Himeno's face shows that she's enjoying herself to the end, and she tails my arm to gently pull me closer to her. This was the signal that she was ready to go, and in my mind I prayed that nothing would happen. Oh, shit's gonna go down. I can smell it. Well then, walk around with me? Wanna walk around with me? English, apparently I do no good. Hiyoshi-san calls out to Himeno, who has said later. But it's me rather than Himeno who hears him and spins around first, so I make eye contact with Hiyoshi-san and say, Oh, I don't know how I feel about him. I mean, he's okay, I guess, but that is kind of creepy for a 20-year-old guy, or over 20-year-old guy, to hang out with middle school kids. I think we'll pass. It's fine, don't worry about it. I have the day off anyway. Besides, I think you'd better be off hanging someone as knowledgeable about this place. Oh gosh. Besides, I think you'd be better off having someone as knowledgeable about this place as I am. He knows a lot about the thing. Mister, that's not a good look. Mayu said she's got no interest in you. Himeno's late response seems to pierce right through Hiyoshi-san. Himeno, it's not that I'm not interested, but it's not that I am either. Mayu, don't say any more than you already have. A bitter grin spreading across his face, Hiyoshi-san waves to us. Okay, I think I totally fucked that up, but whatever. Without looking back, we head for the gate to Meten Aquarium. The aquarium entrance is so dark, we can't see in front of us until we are inside. I can feel the cold air from inside on my skin. I get a sensation of something heavy in that air, so I begin rubbing my arm. Naturally, there's no mark indicating something has touched me, and called back by Himeno's Hey, let's go! So I pass my ticket through the machine. Ooh, we get to go inside! I'm so curious. Ooh. Meh, it figures that if you come on the day of the full moon, all the water will change into blood thing is a lie. The water's normal. Of course it is. Jeez. Right away, Himeno says so regretfully. Even so, she's still unable to hold back her excitement at having come to the aquarium, and her steps are fittingly tight. Light. Not tight, light. As we come out of the gate, there are several small tanks nearby. Menton Aquarium's first and most celebrated exhibit is the one displaying fish native to Tokyo Bay. There are 4 tanks in this corner, from left to right, each one showing the environments of the river flowing into Tokyo Bay. Brackish waters, shoals, and open water come one right after the other. Himeno giggles as rockfish, porgy, and other fish we recognize from the supermarket are also there. They eat rockfish in Japan? I thought those were poisonous. I guess you could cook it right, but... This booth also showcases environmental problems in order to prompt consciousness of the issue, causing a tightening in my chest. Water pollution is a serious problem. Tomorrow I think I'll try to ask Mom to use a little less detergent. Okay. Drugs are right. Suddenly it got like this. Himeno's reaction is the polar opposite of mine. Even as I'm reading the panels, she's uninterested in the display. Just like that, I read every last panel. Himeno has long since stopped watching me and has crossed her arms and puffed out her cheeks. It was her idea, why is she mad? Thanks for waiting, Himeno. Geez, you're too serious, Mayu. If you act like that the whole time, the day will be over. They'll close. It'll be fine. This area isn't that big, and it's not like I'm going to read everything. As soon as she hears what I said, an expression of dissatisfaction appears on Himeno's face. Well, let's head to the next area. Next is the tunnel tank. There might be ghosts. Oh, maybe that'll be with the human-like fish? I am curious to see that human-like fish, because that... Jeez, come on already. I am both at the same time. I'm both of the girls at the same time. Even saying something like that, upon entering the aquarium, I had begun to enjoy myself. Upon cheerfully calling out to Himeno, my previous unease has disappeared, leaving me ready to move forward with a light step. That's good. Whee! Transition. Oh, is that a whale shark? It's so pretty. This game is so pretty. I love it. I love this. Amazing. Really amazing and pretty. With no door to partition this booth and the next, passing beside this tank took us the next one to the next one, where larger breeds of fish swim about. I believe the word that you were looking for is species, but we'll move on from that. Oh, we're walking around the thing. This is no ordinary tank, but rather a giant tube-like tunnel, with the left and right sides connected above our heads in an arc. Yeah, I've been in one. I've actually slept in one of these before, when I lived in California. As we walk through the tunnel, we're able to watch the fish moving about in 3 dimensions. We bring our faces as close as we can to the glass, giving the illusion that we're in the ocean. Just watching the mantas, the rays, the various types of sharks, and the sea turtles can be intoxicating for us humans. Yeah, I do. When I go to aquariums like that, I always do feel like very serene and calm. That's another reason why I chose to play this, because I really do like going to zoos and aquariums, and I just thought that it was an interesting concept. When I was a child, I thought the ceiling might crack, but now I passed that feeling up, leaving only the throbbing of my heart. The water is a giant bundle of blue, various colors within it shooting every which way. Being able to see how big they are up close, separated by mere centimeters of glass, is so impressive it gives me the greatest realization of our shared existence. Here, Himeno's pace slows and she takes her steps one by one. Hey, Mayu! Look at those huge fangs! Alright guys, I'm gonna end it right here and we're going to pick it up here in the next episode. So if you enjoyed watching, please let me know by leaving a like and a comment, and maybe hit the subscribe button if you want to see the next episode of Sound of Jirok. I'm really excited to keep playing this. I think it's definitely going to be a bit interesting. I don't know how long the demo goes, but I guess we'll figure that out when we get there. So, with all that being said, remember, don't do drugs, don't get arrested, and I'll see you in my next video.